Traffic and weather, award-winning local and national news. You're listening to The Kelly Golden Show on the Low Country's news station, 94.3 WSC.
Hey, it's Blazing for Kelly this morning, and I appreciate you tuning in. Good Monday morning to you. Happy MLK Day. I think we're in for another crazy week. Joe Biden about to be inaugurated president on Wednesday, much to the dismay of a lot of us. I've got Robert from South Jersey on the line with me. Good morning, Robert.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Blaze.
Good morning.
Thanks for the opportunity to exercise my freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
And
now you're telling me about what you think's about to happen here.
What I think is about to happen, from what I've seen and what I've researched, is that there has been a declaration of war, hybrid war through cyber attack, through the rigging of the election, and several other things. But what I believe is that the crime cannot be completed until Joe is inaugurated as the, I hate to say president, until he's inaugurated. At that point, I believe that he's going to be arrested.
Well, you're not the only one. You're not the only one saying that. I was talking to somebody close to me actually the other day, who said who ordered the troops to D.C. and that ultimately that was under the president's purview. In that,
well, he's in charge of the military, so
right.
You know,
so they were making the same point that they're there. Not to stave off the rabid Trump supporters from doing the nasty things that they did last week at the Capitol, but rather to take this country back and possibly arrest Joe Biden and onto military tribunals and all that. I'll be honest with you, Robert. I mean, I find that very hard to believe.
Well, the other thing that I wanted to say, there's two other things. One, media. Media stands for multi-ethnic destruction in America, and they're living up to that acronym. And the last thing that I want to say is, Kelly characterized me as African American, and if you look at me, my eyes are blue, my skin is red, and I've never been to Africa. So I'm not African American. I'm just an American, an artist.
Well,
Thank you so much for your time.
Well, you know what, Robert? I wish everybody would go back to that we're simply all Americans instead of these hyphenated names. All that is identity politics. All it is a way for people to divide and conquer us when we start having all of these hyphenated identities.
Absolutely. The most discrimination that I've ever experienced in this world has been from other so-called black people, other so-called African Americans. They might find it hard to believe, but there has been a counterproductive culture instilled in that group who thinks that education is a downfall, that proper enunciation, that grammar and punctuation, and I think you know what I mean. So I've been ostracized by that group of people because I don't adhere to the narrative that I was never a slave. Sure. I'm not underprivileged. I had a father.
I'm sorry.
I had a father. My father was in the military. I walked the halls of Congress. I went to the Federal Reserve. I went to the Smithsonian Institute. I went to the Federal Reserve. I went all around. I was in school in the suburb of D.C. in Silver Springs, Maryland. I'm privileged. And I was privileged because of my father. And a lot of the culture that says they're not privileged, it's not because of the color of their skin, because they don't have fathers. That's the Marxist platform of the Black Lives Matter. Get the fathers out of the home. I mean, I thank you for your time. I'm going to be actively listening to you.
Sure. And Robert, I appreciate it. And you know what? You're not the only person I've heard that from. I had several weeks back downtown Marlon Brown on, who's been posting YouTube videos all the way through in support of the president and against what he sees is wrongly happening to our country. And he was an exchange student for all intents and purposes. And he ended up showing up at this all-white college in the South And then he talks about the racism that he experienced. And he said people are surprised because they'll say, you know, what white people did that to you? And he said, it wasn't white people.
Right.
He's like, they lifted me up. They encouraged me.
Right.
They're the only ones who saw me for who I really was. It was the so-called African American students who have never been to Africa that were calling me out on it, and who I experienced racism from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a counterproductive culture, and the media spends everything. You know, I'll give you an example. I'm a scholar. I went to Trinity Tech. I majored in graphic design, and I found that the criminals, the people who went to prison in that community, get more respect than the people who go to college. They get more support. They get more.
They do get more support. They get more. They get a leg up more than everybody else.
That guy Jacob that got shot, he was a pedophile. He was a rapist. And all of a sudden, you know. But anyway, Mr. Blaze, I have to go. I want to go back and listen to you. And once again, thank you for your time. How do I find you on Facebook?
Yeah, Robert, just punch in, search for Michael Blaze, and it ought to pop up.
Oh, all right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Robert. That's Robert from South Jersey. What's on your mind this morning? 721-TALK, 721-8255. Put you right here in the studios at 94.3 WSC. Time for a traffic and weather check.
I call into Charleston, South Carolina, WCSC radio station. Normally talk to Kelly, then but that's not why I would need to come to grips with what I'm seeing in this world. I think what's really happening is happening in the sky. I think we're living in the last days. I believe that we're living in the last days, and these things that are happening were prophesized on. Today is January 18th, 2021, and some people are celebrating Martin Luther King today. I don't celebrate birthdays, although I do believe that a man should be judged by the content of his character rather than the color of his skin. Mine is red, by the way. Miss Megan, I think you might keep looking in the camera. Miss Megan, I think you might be one of the most beautiful girls in the world, and I love you. Because you told me not to yell when I sing my song. I got potato salad on my lips. Okay. If I could fly, how many seconds do we have left?
We're on 26.
Okay, if I could fly, I'd pick you up, I'd take you into the night and show you love like you never see, ever see. What do you think? What do you think?
Perfect.
All right.
My money maker?
Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, wanted, dead or alive.
You're silly.
Dead or alive. Hey, Haley, you're the most beautiful girl in the world, and I need to know. Okay, listen. Would you go with me to Philly? Would you go to Philly with me?
Tonight?
No, sometime.
Yeah. We can get silly in Philly.
We can take $100 and we can go to Philly and act real silly. Is that okay? That's okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then the next question I need to ask is, do you love me? And I hope you say, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Woo! And I love you. I'm going to get $100 and we're going to go and get some slices and play some pool. Huh?
I see literally right down the street from my house, like a breakfast place. Are you recording?
You're going to record me, but I'm starting early. Into the night, I'll pick you up.
Okay. Courtney works here and she's a boss. Or not Courtney, fucking Lauren. Yeah. I was talking. talking, you like interrupt me.
I know. She was talking, and I interrupted, and she so silent again. Today is on or about.
It's the 12th.
It's August 12th.
It's August 12th.
Okay. All right. All right. Did you get pulled over on the way to work today?
No, why?
Because you got fine written all over you.
You're out of control, Robert.
Maybe like
All right. Hold it.
Hi, Annie.
Hold it. I'm gonna keep the thing. I'm just, like, sorry for smacking your ear. Would you do it? Would you hold it while I do the lines?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like your space pants.
Yeah? Thanks.
Yeah, because your ass is out of this world.
Oh, no.
Hold it. Do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
How much?
Just enough to break the ice, girl. Let me see. I think, how many seconds did we into this thing? Like
Almost a
50,
minute.
almost a minute? Okay, let's do one more.
Okay.
All right. I like your outfit, but I think it would look better on the floor.
Oh, no. I don't think that was even a line. I think you just thought of that.
Huh?
That wasn't even a line. You just said that.
No, it is a line.
I've not heard that one.
Because you don't
That's
know.
very forward.
You haven't met me yet? All right.
Are we good?
Okay, today is
August 12th.
August 12th, and I love this lady. Oh, I'm going to sing a little song.
Okay.
God, what do I have on me? Okay, hold on. Your eyes, they tell me how much you care for. You will always be my endless love. That's a good video, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
I know. All right. All right, hold on. All right. Today is, what's the day?
It's August 5th, I think.
August 5th, 2020. And I'm going to sing a song to you.
Okay.
It's called On the Day That You Were Born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle gold dust in your, don't look at me. You okay?
I know, I can't not.
So they sprinkle gold dust in your hair. All right, this is the other song I'm going to sing real fast. If I could fly, I'd take you up, I'd take you into the night. And I would show you love like you've never seen. What do you think?
That's fabulous, Robert.
Ever seen. Okay, this is the other song I'm going to sing. You're like the wind through my tree. You ride the night next to me. You lean to moonlight, only to burn me with the sun. You take it by heart now. You just don't know what you've done. I feel your breath on my face, your body close to me. I can't look in your eyes. You're out of my league. Just a fool to believe I have anything you need. You're like the wind. What do you think?
Very nice.
I love you. We love each other, right?
I love you too, Robert.
We love each other, right? Okay,
Absolutely.
hold on. We love each other, right?
Yes.
We love each other. Okay. I could fly and pick you, I'd
their